Okay, good morning, class. At this point, we're doing geometry, not so? And we were at worksheet 10E. Did we do this one? Sorry? No, not this one. Okay. What I'm going to do is take this off here. Okay. So the question says prove that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle CDA. So if lines are congruent, if triangles are congruent, we prove one of four things. Four cases. Side, 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 angle, side, right and hypotenuse side, or angle, angled side. You sure we didn't do this one? Okay? So let's go. So where do we start? In triangle ABC and triangle CDA. What can we say about the two triangles? It's A, B, C and C, D, A, that triangle. So what can we say? Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum salam.
Ufa?
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
AC is common.
So we can say that AC is common. Yes? We did this. No, we have to do this one. I just realized on the next page as well. But it's fine. She's right. Yes? Okay, so AC is what? Equal to AC, or you can, which is common, or you can say AC is a common side. Right. What else can we say? Angle A1 is equal to angle C1. Why? It's given equal. One more. BAC is equal to DCA or CAD. Why? Which is equal to 90. Why? Given. This is enough to conclude congruency, not so? So therefore triangle ABC is congruent to triangle CDA. In what case of congruency is this? Angle, angle, side. Okay. Any confusion here? No?
I apologize for the interruption. Grade 12, Mrs. Benjamin is waiting for you in drama class. The grade 12 drama girls, please report to Miss Benjamin's classroom. She's waiting for you.
Okay. Number 4. We are asked to prove that triangle ABD is congruent to triangle AC. So if you inspect which triangles they're referring to, it's A, BD, and triangle AC. What can we say about that? AB is equal to AC. Why? Given. What else can we say? BD is equal to EC. Why? Given. One more. Angle B is equal to angle C. Is that an included angle? Yes. And why is that the case? Angles opposite equal sides. Okay. So it's enough to conclude congruency at this point. So let's go. In triangle ABD and triangle AC. We're going to say that AB is equal to AC. Why? given. Then BD is equal to EC, also given. Last case we say that B is equal to angle C. Why? Because that's angles opposite equal sides. So therefore, triangle ABD is congruent to triangle AC. Why? What case of congruency is this? Side angle side. Okay, which now mean to say that AB is equal to AC. AB is equal, we knew that. BD is equal to CE, we knew that. And also AD is equal to AC. Can you see that? AD is equal to AE because of congruency. We also now know that angle A is equal to angle A, which is that angle in that angle there. We know that angle B is equal to angle C, we knew that already, and angle D is equal to angle E, which is D2 of this triangle and E2 of that triangle. That is basically what congruency tells us, that the angles are exactly the same size and the same shape. Okay, same shape, same size. Okay. Okay, so let's look at B. B is complete. So DA is equal to, DA is equal to, we just spoke about this now. DA is equal to AE. Why? Because triangle ABD is congruent to triangle AC. Okay. As I said before, I don't think you need to give that reason there. But you'll see me do that often. Okay, I always put that reason. But you guys don't want to do extra, no? Am I right? You always want to do the bare minimum. And sometimes, most of the time, you want to do nothing also at all. Am I right? Yes. They have written the reason. So the reason is required there as well. I think when it comes straight after within a sum, and then if the question was not to prove some congruency, and the question was straight to prove that AB is equal to AE, then probably it's in one sum, we don't write the reason. However, it's two different sums, so you can write the reason even. Okay? And that is BI, the first one. The second one, I want to know what angle A1 is equal to what? A1 is equal to A3. Why? Because triangle ABD is congruent to triangle AC. Okay. Any confusion here? No? Alright, let's move on with our lives. Question 5. In question 5, we are given that E1 is equal to F2. Angle E1 is equal to F2. Okay? So angle E1 is equal to F2. Nope. Okay. So if those angles are equal, what can we say about that? What can be concluded from the fact that those lines are parallel? Alternate angles, which is resulting in if those angles are equal, what can be concluded from them? That BE is parallel to FD, if needed. I'm sure you don't need it, but you can conclude that. Okay? Then we are told to prove that, so we started by saying in triangle BEC and triangle DFA. BEC and DFA. Right, what can we say about those two triangles? We can say that E1 is equal to Y given. What else can we say? A1, yes, equal to angle C to Y, alternate angles, yes, one more. Sorry? AD equal to BCY. You speak to Miss regarding that. She said it's fine. Did your mom know as well? You told her. Yeah, I want to know why she said that AD is equal to BC. What? She said don't know, that's not a good enough reason. Yes? EB is equal to DF. Why? Given. You got two angles in the side. Right. Let's go. We're going to say that A1 is equal to C2. Why? Alternate angles with AD being parallel to BC. Okay. Then we say that E1 is equal to F2. Why? Alternate angles. Nope. Not alternate angles. Lines are not given parallel. Why is E1 equal to F2? It was given to us. Okay? And then we see that EB is equal to FD. Why? Given. Enough to conclude congruency, so therefore triangle BEC is congruent to triangle DFA. Why? Angle side. Okay. Yes? Is that the last sum on that exercise? Okay. Did I give you 10F to do as well?
Yes.
Nice. Okay, let's just cut that quickly. I'm going to pause the video as well. We are on F10F. At this point, you have to read through the properties of a quadrilateral and the midpoint theorem as well. No? Did you guys make the notes of this in your books? Of the midpoint theorem? No. Make it while I'm cutting this here. You just rewrite the midpoint theorem in your books. We'll speak about that now as well. So how did you find this worksheet of 10F? Still okay, still bearable. Still know what's going on, no? Tali? You still okay? Sorry? From G onwards? If. So you had to do G as well? Huh? Yeah, give you a lot of work. Why do I give you so much work? Nice. Yeah, I thought you were going to say I don't know. At the end of the day, I just want you to do well. No? But you guys don't want to do well. No? It's not cool to get a high mark for maths, no? Am I right? With that primary school. In primary school, nobody want to play with you if you get a high mark in maths. Is that what you're saying? Huh? So you just want to keep yourself quiet. No? Or didn't your friends know what you got for maths? Oh my word, I'm speaking to myself. You guys finish? Sorry? Okay. Here we go. 10F. You guys ready? Yes. Okay. 10F. So here we are told that solve for x. Okay, so importantly I need to set up an equation here in order to solve for x. And the equation I set up must be derived from the properties of geometry. Not so? So it's either you're going to go with co-interior angles or corresponding angles or alternate angles or angles on a straight line or interior angles of a triangle or the vertically opposite angles or the exterior angles equal to the interior opposite. Whatever left out. Never said it all at this point. No? Any one of those I may need to use. Or angles around a point equals 360. Not so? Or angles opposite equal sides, or sides opposite equal. All of those comes into play. Right, so if we look at what we have thus far, can we set up an equation here? Can we set up an equation in terms of x here, from the offset, from the beginning? No. If we're going to go with sum of triangles, we're shorting C1 and A2. Not so? However, I can go with angles on a straight line. However, I'm just shorting A1. Not so? But don't we know the size of A1? Yes. What's the size of A1? 4x. So we say A1 is equal to 4x. Why? So alternate angles. Alternate angles with BC being parallel to RS. Did I have to state that? Yes. Why did I have to state it? It's not on the diagram. Okay? So we need to state whatever is not on the diagram, you must state. Okay? So now what do we say? 4x plus x plus 60 plus x equals 180. Why? Angles on a straight line. So that's going to give us 6x, not so? Equals 180 minus 60, which is 120. So divide by 6 both sides, so x is equal to? You all okay with that? Okay, any confusion here? Okay, I'm sure there's another way you could have done it. If you had gone saying that is vertically opposite here, and that is opposite. So you got A2 is x, and then this angle which is CAS is x plus 60, and then you can go with the fact that 4x plus x plus x plus 60 equals 180. Reason? Cointerior angles. Could have used that as well. There's more than, remember, in geometry there's more than one way of approaching the diagram. Okay? You want to answer? Okay, no problem. Talk to me.
I found.
Okay, let's first read what this is. Sorry, man. BCD, we first know what the triangle, the diagram is. BCD is 60 degrees. Then AED is 80 degrees. You must calculate A2, right? Let's start with A2. Go for it.
So I found, I calculated, I can answer for D1 before I went to.
You did D1 first.
Yes.
No problem. So
I
angle
said-
D1 is?
I said angle D1 is equal to 60.
Nice! Why?
Corresponding.
You all got that?
Yes.
And you all become friends with her. She knows what she's talking about.
And then I said angle H.
The angle, you're too fast. The D1 is equal to 60 degrees. Why? Corresponding angles with AD being parallel to BC. Right?
Then I said angle A2
A2,
plus 60
yes?
plus 80
Yeah?
is equal to 180.
So A2 plus 60 plus 80 is equal to 180. Why?
Sum of triangles.
Sum of triangles. And that is triangle ADE. Okay?
And angle
A2 to be
40.
40 degrees. So you got A2. The D1 wasn't asked, so that is you needed D1 in pursuit of calculating A2.
And then
Otherwise, could you have calculated A2 straight? Yes, how? Sorry? No, I don't think so. Yes? Alright, carry on.
And then I said D2 is equal to 40.
D2 is equal to 40, why?
Which is
Nice. You all see that? D2 is 40. So alternate angles in with
8.
AE being parallel to BD. Right, carry on.
And then I said D angle D3
Yeah.
plus 60,
So D3 plus 60 plus
40,
equals
180.
nice. Nice. The D3 works out to be huh?
80.
80.
And I said D2
Yeah?
plus 80
Yeah?
plus 60
Yeah?
is equal to 180.
It's correct.
So the sum of triangles.
So you got 80 plus 60 plus B2 is equal to 180. Sum of triangles, that is triangle BDC. So B2 works out to be 40. all agree with that? Otherwise you could have used alternate angles. Can you see it? You see? So you got the mark anyway. Yes?
So if you said D3 is equal to H because it corresponds to
D3 with A2. You say A2. Is that what you said?
D3, angle D3 is equal
D3. Because of that D. Yes, absolutely. There's your corresponding. Nice. That's also fine. Right, next. So B1. Okay, so this, you say that B1 plus 40 equals 180. B1 plus this 40.
You can also say B1 is
Just
60.
You're too fast. I just need to see where she's going with this. So you say B1 plus 40 is equal to 80. Where are you getting the 80?
No, 1 is
Why?
straight line.
But you don't have B3. That is, you need B3 for the straight line. You understand? But well done so far. Are you going to calculate B1? Alternate angles. You see here? This line is parallel to that line. There we go. Okay. So B1 is equal to 60 degrees. It's alternate angles with BA equals C. Nice. Any confusion here? No? Worksheet 10F, number 3. We are told that AB is equal to AC. AB is equal to AC. So if that is the case, what do we know? If that's the case, what do we know? We know that angle B is equal to angle C2. Why? Angles opposite equal sides. Okay. Then we are told that angle B is 65. So it is 65 degrees. The question says calculate C2, E1, C1, A2 and D1. How can you calculate C2? Angles opposite equal sides. So C2 is equal to 65 degrees. Angles opposite equal sides. How do you calculate E1? Corresponding. You all see the corresponding angles here? That angle is equal to that angle. Are you all okay with that? So E1 is equal to 65 degrees. It's corresponding angles with AC being parallel to D. C1. Sorry? Angles on the straight. You see that, people? So C1 plus 65 is equal to 180 degrees is angles on the straight line. So angle C1 is equal to 180 minus 65, which is 115. Next. A2. So what are you going to use there? Sum of triangles. You see that triangle there? So 65 plus 65 plus A2 adds up to 180. Okay? So A2 plus 65 plus 65 equals 180. Sum of triangles, and it's triangle ABC. So A2 is equal to 180 minus 130, which is 50. D1?
65.
Why? Corresponding. Corresponding. Sorry? D1, yes, D1. Why? Yes, but why? Angles on a straight line. So you're saying that this angle plus that angle adds up to 180. 50 by A, yes. So you're saying D2 is 51? Corresponding angles? Then you see the angles on the straight line. Absolutely correct, yes. Which is 130. There's another way. There we go. Here's your parallel lines. Can you see? These are two parallel lines. So we say 50 degrees plus D1 is equal to 180. Let's go interior angles with AC being parallel to D. So angle D1 is equal to 180 minus 50, which is 130. Any confusion here? No confusion? Right, here we are told that BE is parallel to DC. What can be concluded from here? Many things. Alternate angles are equal, corresponding angles are equal, and co-interior angles are supplementary. Not so. Many more things can be determined, I'm sure. Okay? But just to highlight a couple of things there. Then we know that we are told that BD is equal to DC. If BD is equal to DC, what can be concluded from here? Angle C is equal to angle DBC. Why? Angles opposite equal sides. Then we told that angle C is 62 degrees. Angle C is 62 degrees. Okay. The question says calculate the value or the values of A, X, Y, and Z. So if 62 degrees lie here, what can be determined from this point? Z. Easy. So Z is equal to 62 degrees. Why? Angles opposite equal sides. What can be calculated now? Sum of triangles. If you want to calculate the value of A. Okay, so that's 62. So A plus 62 times 2 is equal to 180. Why? Sum of triangles, and that is triangle BCD. Okay? So angle A works out to be, that's 124. This 60 is 56. Is that correct? Right, so that's 56 degrees. What can be calculated now? X is corresponding. Nice. You all see the corresponding there? So X is equal to 62 degrees. Corresponding angles with DC being parallel to BE. That's 62. The last one is angles in a straight line. You're going to say 62 There's an easier way. Alternate angles. You see the Z here? Okay, so y is equal to... But you won't get it wrong if you go straight. You get full marks. Okay, 56 is alternate angles with BE being parallel to DC. Okay. Let's do the next one. Number 5. BF in and FD bisect angle ABD and EDB respectively. That means to say in that order. Respectively means to say in that order. So if BF is bisecting angle ABD, then B1 has to be equal to B2. Not so. And FD is bisecting EDB, then that means to say EDB that x1, D2 is equal to D1. Okay, you guys understand? Why do you think I didn't put dots at B1 and sorry, D1 and D2? Huh? Why do you think I didn't put dots and I put X's, I put something differently? Because it's different angles. Not so? If I put dot, then that means you say all the angles are the same. You understand? So I do it with different markings. Even if you look at the previous, I don't think, because I always take it away afterwards. Like here, you see I make the same marking. You see that? The same marking which means to say they're the same. Okay. That's why you always see me have the same for angles that are equal. Okay, but this question was to calculate the size of angle C. Alright. B1 55 degrees. Why is B1 55? You all agree with that? Huh? Why not? There we go. The lines are not parallel. They are alternate. But they're not equal. Why? Because the lines are not parallel. For those angles to be equal, the lines must be parallel. That's not going to work. Right. How else? Interior angles of triangle. So let's label the diagonals. Let's say B1. Let B1 equal X and D2 equal Y. Okay. So if that is the case, then here's an X and an X. So B2 is equal to X. Why? It's given that if B bisect ABD. Okay? That's now also an X. We let D2 Y, so D1 is also Y. Why? It's given that if D bisect angle BDE. Okay? So what we have here is that X plus Y X plus Y plus 55 is equal to 180. Why? Sum of triangles. That is in triangle FBD. So X plus Y is equal to 180 minus 55, which is what? 125 degrees. So X plus Y is 125. Okay, just keep that in mind. Now we move into the other triangle. You see B3 plus X adds up to 1. To what? equals 180. Why? The straight line. So B3 is equal to 180 minus 2x. Okay? So what would D3 be? D3 will be 180 minus 2y. Because that D3 plus y equals 180, straight line. The D3 is going to be 180 minus 2y, and the reason there is also a straight line. So, what you should note at this point is that D3 plus B3 plus angle C adds up to 180. So B3, which is 180 minus 2x, plus 180 minus 2y, plus that angle C, which they want us to calculate, equals 180. Why? Sum of triangles, and that is in triangle BDC. Remember the one angle C on its own, so angle C is equal to that 180 cancel 180 there. So it's going to be 180 minus 2, plus 2x plus 2y. Okay. Something not right here. Because if I take out x is a common factor here, then 2 as a common factor, it becomes 180 plus 2 times 55. And 2 times 55 is 110, which is 290 degrees. Just check if that is right there. Yes? Sorry? Yes, but this is not a quad.
It's a triangle.
A triangle.
I don't know how to explain it, but
You're saying it's parallelogram. Oh, yeah, whoa. Here's my mistake. You see, I took this over the equal sign. I didn't affect the negative there. So there's negative. So angle C. There we go. There it works. Can you see my mistake? Because I cancelled this 180 with that 180 and I took that 180 over. Supposed to have been minus 180. Okay, so negative 180 plus 2 times x plus y is 125. Wow, where did I get 55? Okay, negative 180 plus 2 times 125, which is 250, so 17. Huh? Right, 17. And there you go. Right, for homework, you guys have had exercise 11G already, no? Is that correct? Right, we'll answer that tomorrow. And you do 7GH is homework for tomorrow. People, enjoy the rest of your day. Good morning, class.